It is one of the world's most iconic landmarks, and now the Golden Gate Bridge has a new look with a big addition that could save lives. After a number of delays, crews finally finished installing a multi-million-dollar suicide barrier on both the west and east side of the bridge. It is a project almost 20 years in the making. Tonight, we meet those who made it all possible, a man who jumped and survived, and a mother who lost her son. Nearly 2,000 people have plunged to their deaths since the Golden Gate Bridge opened in 1937. Very few have ever lived to tell their story and try to change others from taking their lives. Kevin Hines jumped 23 years ago and lived to tell his story.
I ended up at the bridge ready to take my life, and I did jump off. I'm one of less than 1% to survive that fall, with full physical mobility intact. I shattered at that point my T12, L1, L2 lower vertebrae. I missed severing my spinal cord by 2 millimeters, but I was alive.
He said he regretted jumping the moment his hands let go from the railing. Today, he travels around the world to share his story and the tools and techniques to survive suicidal crisis.
Every time I'm suicidal, I do two things. Number one, I find a mirror anywhere. I say my thoughts don't have to become my actions. They can simply be my thoughts. They don't have to own, rule, or define what I do next. The second thing I do is turn to anyone willing to listen and say four simple but very effective words. I need help now. 23
years later, after Kevin's near-fatal jump, 1.7 miles of stainless steel nets have been installed on both sides of the Golden Gate Bridge. He says he and his father and a group of parents who lost their loved ones to suicide at the bridge fought endlessly for some kind of solution. A bittersweet day for Dana Whitmer, whose son jumped to his death in 2007. She believes her son would have been deterred by the nets.
I don't think he would have tried it. Because a lot of people, when they're that focused on a method, they don't see anything else around them. And if they get to that point where they can't do it, they kind of just throw their hands up and sort of walk away. And I'm thinking that's something he would have done.
I'm really grateful that I get to exist every day.
Kevin says he will continue to share his story. He says suicide is not the answer, it is the problem, and he is determined to help find more solutions.
To people that have lost loved ones off that bridge, this means the world. It's also very bittersweet because their loved ones are never coming home. But we can save the lives of everyone who goes to that bridge going forward, and that's a big deal.
It is, and the barrier already seems to work. Bridge officials say last year, when the net was only partially completed, there were 14 deaths, down from the yearly average of 30 deaths. A handful of people did jump into the net, where trained professionals helped them out. But there has been some controversy. It cost $224 million to install the barrier, which is almost $150 million over budget. The lead contractors are also suing the district over extra costs. If you or anyone you know is struggling, there is help. You can call or text 988. That's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.